as a Black woman and you are having trouble figuring out how to get yourself to the next step, I'm going to give you 6 ways that I use personally to get myself to the next step. Every step might not be for you, but hopefully a few of these are things that you can use if you find yourself in that period of transition and you just don't know what to do. So let's just get right into it and start with number 1. Step number 1. You have to identify your coping mechanism when you get into these stuck times. You want to be in motion. You know you should be doing something. You want to get yourself to the next step. You have ideas, you have dreams, you have all the things. But for some reason, you don't know why you can't get to the next step. Okay. One way to do this is to identify what your coping mechanism is, because at least when you know you do something, you can nip it or you're aware of it so that you can begin steps to stop doing that thing. All right. Let me give you some examples of coping mechanisms. First, are you an avoider? I've done all of these things, by the way, that I'm going to talk about. Are you an avoider? Meaning, say you're having some bill issues. You're having problems paying your bills, meeting your bills. Are you avoiding the bills? Is the mail coming and stacking up and you're not opening it, the mail? Is the phone ringing and you're not dealing with the phone? You're just letting the bill collectors call. Do you know you have to have a conversation with someone, but the anticipation of how they are going to react to that conversation has you delaying? You're avoiding the person. Are you an avoider? All right. And to that, I say with the bills, handle it. Call your creditors, deal with it. Let them know you're having problems. To the person you're avoiding, suck it up. You're grown. Have the conversation. Maybe even put the possibility of what you're going to say, give it to AI. It's pretty good at helping work through some stuff. Are you an avoider? All right. Identify that. I have been that person. I have been a bury my head in the sand person too many times. When I lost my condo in Texas, if only I hadn't buried my head in the sand, I would have not lost that condo. But I buried my head in the sand. I didn't know what to do. I was embarrassed. So I just acted like that shit wasn't happening. And then it was done. It was gone. It was too late. Do you avoid? Okay. Next, are you a person who is paralyzed when you don't know what to do? I've done that as well. A lot of times when we don't know what to do, we don't do anything, which I know to be not the right thing to do. So when I say don't do anything, are you a person that just gets on the couch and just binge watches television? You don't take any action, partly with what I said before about avoiding the bills. So you don't take action. You don't let the creditors know. You don't check your mail. You don't try to make arrangements, right? You don't have the hard conversation because it just would be too hard. Are you getting anywhere when you do that? Are you the type of person to avoid? Okay. Recognize that. Is that the way you cope? Are you the type of person who emotionally eats? So things aren't going well for you and you just go to the refrigerator. You're trying to pivot. You don't know what to do. Oh, look, this looks good. I'm going to eat this. I've done it. I'm one of those people who will eat when I am bored. When I am bored, I get that little dopamine hit from eating that cookie or that ice cream or some shit I have no business eating. Are you an emotional eater? All of these are coping mechanisms, right? Are you an emotional shopper? We're going to talk more about that. That's its own step. But what is it that you do to cope What type of coping mechanisms do you use when you're in a pivot, a period of transition that are not helping you really feel better? Maybe temporarily, maybe momentarily. They're not propelling you forward. They're not really getting you in motion. What do? Because acknowledging and figuring that out is the first step to helping you nip it, identify it, nip it, cut it. Don't do that, right? Because the idea here is to stay in motion. So if you do that, how can we move past that, right? So again, if you know that you are a person who avoids things, maybe just open one piece of mail at a time. Maybe do some role play conversations with a close friend on how a conversation could go to get you prepared. Do some little steps to kind of get you out of your own way. Maybe if you are an emotional spender, acknowledging that. And every time you want to spend money, go clean a room in your house. Little things, okay? I'm just saying, if you acknowledge it and you know what it is that you do to cope, and it's not something that's going to propel you forward, then it'll be easier to cut that out and stop doing that so that you can get into motion. But enough about that. Let's get on to step 2.